Hey, hey.
Hi. All right, let's check in. What's going on in the dating world,
Well,
Dawn?
first, everybody, welcome to the Matt and Gloss Show. We're here again, and we're gonna keep coming back. But I
We
think
are going to
let's
keep
get
coming
into
back.
dating. Let's get into the dating game. I'm currently dating, single for a long time. It feels like forever. And Miss Sherry is happily married. God love you, girl.
I am happily married, but it does not come without its challenges. I just want the world to know that. It's
Amen.
real. But yeah, but I
Amen.
can't imagine getting back into the dating scene. I just can't. Uh,
Me
it
either. I'm in it,
terrifies
and
me.
I can't imagine being in it. Like it's weird.
So give me a play by play in like a night out.
On a night out, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Um, I would have to say just the thought of getting dressed and trying to put your best foot forward is stressful to think of every time you go out that, oh, potentially could meet someone that I'd be interested in. So it's like you already, takes some time to get it together as far as what you're wearing normally when you're not expecting or hoping to meet someone. And so now it feels like there's extra pressure to be put together, to be, on your P's and Q's with your hair and your nails and,
Yeah.
that type of thing. So that's stressful. But I mean, it's exciting, stressful, but it's like you just never know. But of
Yeah.
course, I feel like you will meet someone in the grocery store when you're not all put together, when your hair is crazy, all that good stuff.
Right.
It's always in the most
Right.
randomest places that you meet people.
Yeah.
So the getting out the door, planning outfits, that was the other thing. So just I would just say right off the bat, have planned outfits that you know look good because when an opportunity arises to be able to just go to the closet, pull that outfit because you know it looks good, you wear it, you feel comfortable in it, you feel like you look good in it, which is really important. So I feel like I've had different opportunities pop up out of the blue, and I was like, what am I gonna wear? I don't have anything cute to wear, and I'm more motivated to go out and be out if I have something really cute to put on, if I feel sexy in it, and it's like having a good girlfriend to go out with. Like you gotta have a good outfit. So that
Absolutely.
those are the harder parts for me, getting out and about and being around people. I find that men don't really approach me often. And so I've been taking a
Why do you
different,
think that is?
I have no idea. Besides the, fuck off man scowl that I feel like I have on my forehead when I'm not smiling, I don't feel like that helps me at all. So I have to try to remember to smile even when, you know, I'm
Well,
not
because you're
smiling at
cautious.
something. Yeah. So I say I'm saving the smiles so that I don't wrinkle early. So I try not. I consciously, literally, just don't think that I'm not smiling when people go, "Smile! Why do you look so mean? What's wrong?" So I have to keep a conscious effort, to keep my face in a pleasant standing position.
Yeah.
That resting bitch face creeps up so often is crazy.
It
So
does.
then
It
when
does.
I'm
Well,
right, so then when I'm out, I'm hoping that men are like, I don't know. I feel like either they're, nervous, or they're like, oh, she can't possibly be single. Like there's a million reasons why men don't want to come up and talk to me. I have no idea. I really hope that as this show grows, that we'll have guys come on and give us some insight to what they're thinking when they're out and
insights.
out honey looking for women. So what are you looking for? What the turnoffs are. So and then if I do have someone approach, I try to be pleasant. I try to strike up a conversation, especially if I'm interested. If I'm not interested, I'll still strike up a conversation. I'm not rude or, just dismissive of someone coming up and talking to me. So, but I keep it honest.
Right.
So,
Right. Right.
mm,
It's like this is it's not going to go anywhere. But it was
right.
just I had a
Nice
great
chatting,
time
right? You
talking to
never
you.
know.
Like right.
Yes.
You
And in our
never know.
business, we have to plant seeds. So I'm always
We
thinking
do.
business. I'm always networking. So,
Absolutely.
you know.
Like I mean, look, we that's the thing. It's like we have to always remember that how we treat other people matters in this business. It just
Mhm.
does. And if you're out there acting like an asshole, that's
Yeah.
gonna get around too. Like it
Mhm.
just
And
is.
it
So
comes
just
back.
be kind.
Karma comes back
It
for sure.
does. It does. And this industry has treated us very well, and it's just like, come on now. But yeah. Anyway, I don't know. I Getting back into the dating scene, I'm fortunate. I am fortunate. So uh I don't take that for granted at all. At all.
Good.
So
Good, because
good, bad, and
it's
ugly.
now I have to say I'm okay with being by myself. That's the scary part. So I mean, although I would really love someone to finish to come in and write out my next chapter with, and like really have that best friend, that lover, that
Yeah.
person to
Yeah.
tell personal stuff with, to share great moments, to
Yeah.
go through the rest of life with me. But I'm
Right.
also not interested in taking care of anybody. I don't know if I want to have
Oh
to take
man.
care of a man. So the universe is definitely need to send me someone who is already on their P's and Q's. Someone who we can take care of each other, but for the most part I'm not
Absolutely.
in it to have to like teach and
You want an ally. I mean,
oh,
and that
yes.
was the I and I remember that. I remember way back when, and this is God's honest truth. John and I did have this conversation where he said, I want somebody that I don't have to push through life or that I have to
Right.
pull. I need someone who's going to walk beside me. I need an ally. And I was just like, I can do that. So,
Exactly.
but that was a true conversation, and it because that
Mhm.
matters. That matters.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
yes, I agree with you. You need that. Everybody needs that.
Mhm.
Everybody needs that. So,
Exactly. And
but
then I
yeah,
think,
girl.
am I ready to
All
share
right.
the
So now,
bed? Am I ready to go there? Am I ready
oh,
to share a closet? Like, am I ready to share a bathroom? Oh, I just
oh,
see. So I
oh.
think this is
I share a bathroom with many people right now, baby.
oh wow, yeah. I'm not ready for that part now. I I
Yeah,
I say that and take that with a grain of salt, because if the right one comes along, he could have whatever he wanted to have, of course.
I
But
agree with you.
yeah.
He's got to blow your socks off. I mean, there just has to be something that you just like in the pit of your stomach. You're just like, oh god, like I just can't breathe a little bit. It's that little moment is like when you just like I can't breathe a little bit,
Right.
and
So he definitely needs to have his own
and that's
friends.
yeah,
He needs to have his own activities and hobbies and things that he likes to do. I definitely
right,
don't need someone that's constantly needing to be up under me 24/7. There's no way that's going to work. I've worked too much for that. And the hot flashes don't
correct,
help. So
correct.
I'm not going to be able to handle you be up under me 24/7 either. And I pray that he likes cold weather, because I keep the house cold and the fan going. So
Oh my gosh.
ah,
Well, I mean, I don't think that you're asking for anything ludicrous
that's
at
not
all.
out.
This is
No,
logical. Like
no.
John and I still fight over the freaking pillows and the blankets. We still fight over them. So
Wow.
it's still hard to say. And we have a California king and we still fight. Come
And
on.
you're
It's
this
gonna
big.
happen.
I don't understand what the problem is.
Because he like I made fun of him one day because of the way that he sleeps with all these pillows, like the way that he envelops them. And,
Mhm.
and to be perfectly honest, he made fun of me for a long time afterwards because I was there. He was in the shower, so I did this as a joke, like just hugging all these pillows, and I actually fell the fuck right to sleep.
Mhm.
Like he came into the room and he's just like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Holy shit, I actually fell asleep." He goes, "Were you making fun of me?" "Uh-huh. I done told you." I was like, "I hate you." But we fight over the fucking pillows. We fight over the pillows.
Yeah.
Still, there's not enough pillows on the bed ever.
But I'm excited
Never
to
in
have that in my life. I'm excited to have
It's
that in my
you know,
life. Yeah, I
so
am.
if you're okay with that, then you are
Mhm.
ready to share a bed with someone good.
Mhm. And they say
You
you're
are
supposed to
ready.
sleep in for couples, you're supposed to sleep in a queen size bed because it creates intimacy because you're so close together. When you're in kings in California kings, it has a lot of space between you, so you two can really detach. Now, yeah, I think I
No.
might need that space, but I don't know. Yeah, I would love to get people's
I think a
opinions on that.
California king is very healthy. For me, I think it's healthy because yeah, on the nights that I just want space, there is space, but it's
Right.
we've already determined that, you know?
Mhm.
But when the closeness ensues, girl, it's like Wheel of Fortune in there.
I bet. I bet you
Just
got
fun.
lots of room to move
There's
around.
space.
So let's talk about the couples
It just
who sleep
works.
in who sleeps in different rooms or a room with two beds in it. That's happening more and more. I'm hearing now.
So, okay, so I understand this because there are nights that there is a little bit of snoring going on.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm
And
not
so
ready
then
for
I up and I leave the room. And so I do that. I just leave the room and I just go either upstairs or I go downstairs and just get on the couch and no biggie for me. I'm okay with that. Because I don't want to continue to like push him because I'll push him every so often. I'll shift him every so often. But then if it's like happening over and over again, I'm like, I'll sleep better on the couch. And then I'm not disturbing him. He's in his, let him sleep in whatever capacity he can.
Right. Gotcha.
So,
I wonder what that's like though. I can imagine that's actually kind of nice. You have your own bedroom, you have your own bathroom, you have your own space. And then when
hmm
you
hmm
converge when you want to, then it's like you've been away for a while and like, the spice is
I agree.
there and that might, yeah, it definitely can work for couples.
Honestly, I'm not mad at it at all. I think that that's a valid thing.
Mhm.
It does not change your feelings towards your partner at all. It just allows you to like spread yourself a little bit.
Mhm.
Be more, you know, uh, master of your own domain.
Absolutely.
I
You
like
need
it.
that space. That's good.
Everybody
That is
needs
awesome. But I'm sure
that
there are couples that
space.
are like, "Why you don't wanna sleep with me?" Like, that could really take that personal. That could really be offended
Oh
by the
no,
fact
I
that he
know
doesn't sleep in bed with you every night.
that is very true. That is very true. And to be perfectly honest, I think that I think that my husband might feel a way about that, about saying, "Hey, can I just have my own bedroom?" But I don't think it's a for me, it's not about that. It's like I said, sometimes he snores or I snore, and it gives us an opportunity to just and be in our separate spaces for a second. That's okay, I think.
Gotcha. So, can I just tell you, I'm so over the dating sites. I'm so over them.
Well,
I
I
don't
mean,
even
which
know
are
where
the
to
ones that
begin.
you have tried? What are the one? Okay,
Oh,
give
all
me
the
the
norms.
most ludicrous.
All the norms. Tinder is the most ludicrous, I still believe. And Bumble is coming up shortly there behind there. And then Hinge. And then let's see what else. There's another one called Luxy, that I was on for
What?
about a maybe like 6 months. I paid for a premium subscription, and I paid for premium subscriptions on all of these because everyone says if you don't do that,
Right.
you're not
You're
gonna
not
get
gonna
good
get the cream of
matches.
the crop.
That's full.
Yeah.
They're full of shit. I'm sorry. It just is. I'm trying to be very intentional with my bio, my standards, what I'm
Right.
looking for. I'm hoping to offend guys. That's what I use to clear out the people that don't match or don't fit with me. Um, and it's interesting because I have on my profile, must be 6 foot to ride this ride. And I get a lot of messages about that. But a lot of little short men are in my DMs sending messages going, damn, I wish I was 6 foot. But that is just my
I
preference. and I refuse to budge on that.
I remember
Personally.
when you're putting one of your profiles together and you were mad about I was like, "Well, Don, I mean, just put 5'9", it'll be alright," and you were just like,
Are you
"Shut the
crazy?
fuck up, Sherry."
This
She's like,
this
"You're not
married to
fucking
six.
six foot
What is?
three.
How
Shut the
tall
fuck
is
up."
John? Yes. How tall is John? 6'4"?
He
How tall is he?
I wanna say no, I wanna say he is like 6'2" and plus. Maybe he might have been 6'3", but I wanna
Mm,
say, to
mhm.
for anybody he's not 6'3". I believe 6'3", but let's do
Mhm.
6'2" plus.
Okay,
But
and
he's a
then
big
how tall are
guy.
you? Then how tall are you, Sherry?
5'2".
Okay, yes. So you have zero
I'm 0. I know.
ability.
And how
Yes,
tall are you, Don?
ability. Yes, 5'8.5", ma'am. So I absolutely will not. I'm 5'10" in flip flops. So a 5'9"
I
man isn't
know.
gonna work.
I know.
No, thank you. No, I'm not getting anything off the top
I
shelf with
feel
you.
you. I feel you.
I'm not. I refuse to do it.
I mean, look, that's valid. That's valid, and but a lot many short men might judge you for this.
Oh, absolutely. Judge away. That's called my what is it called? My weeding out process. That's what the bio is supposed to do. It's supposed to weed out the people that don't belong in my DM.
That
Seriously.
is that is very true. That is very true.
Absolutely.
That is the whole point. So, what do you think with all of these apps clear across the board? What do you think the disconnect is? Like,
Mm.
why do you feel that? Because you are a fucking catch, okay? Like, you are like the most loving, most like badass fucking wheels pavement hit hard. Like, you're just a fucking go getter, and you're
Well, thank
beautiful,
you.
and you're smart. What do you think the disconnect is?
I don't know. I think it depends on your attachment style. I'm gonna just say that because some people can formulate relationships out of nothing via texting, and I'm not I'm not a big texter, and then to sit and ask questions over and over and over again. And I'm sure the men are tired of being asked questions, just like the women are tired of being asked questions. I think there are just things that can be summed up in person with a meeting that can then give you
Mhm,
motivation to want to sit on the phone and talk and go
mhm,
through answering some questions so that you get to know the person that they are and know their life and what they've been through to see if there is a genuine connection. But I feel like just trying to create a relationship out of thin air via text is just hard. It's just not an
yeah,
easy process. So for
no,
me, my vetting process, I like to meet up quickly so I can just genuinely see that I have is at least a physical attraction to some degree with this person versus sitting
right,
on the phone for weeks on end texting just to see if they fit and then to do all that work and then you meet up and you're like,
yeah.
"Oh my god, I'm repulsed by him," or "Oh my god, he stinks," or "His breath is funky," or "His teeth are crazy," or
It's
there's
the
something crazy
disappointment.
about it.
It's the
Right.
disappointment.
So for me, I just try to meet up quickly. Although it's not supposed to be recommended that you meet up quickly, that you're supposed to
Mhm,
continue your vetting process with them over a few
mhm,
weeks before they get the option. But pictures lie. The men are not putting up
mhm.
current pictures. They're pictures of them back in their
Freaking.
golden days when they were young and hot. And I'm like, what do you look like now, sir? Send me a picture of you
So
currently
they're
right now.
catfishing. That's considered catfishing, man. Maybe light
Absolutely it
catfishing,
is,
but it's still
but
fucking catfishing.
yeah, so that's hard. I need to see you in person. I need to feel your energy. I'm an energy person. So I need to know you have positivity and light beaming from you
Yeah.
because I can't do a negative pessimistic person. Can't do
So
that.
I have a question. I'm gonna put you on the spot. How do you feel like, because we're in an industry that we're surrounded by all kinds of different people all day, every day.
Mhm.
Like, how
Mhm.
do you feel about like dating within the industry, like somebody that you meet on
Mhm.
set?
Well,
And
that's
and
one
have
thing
you
I'm
ever come
always
across this?
I'm always excited to go to a new set where I see a new crew list where I don't know anyone. You never know who you're going to meet. So I always think about that. It
Mhm.
always crosses my mind. As a
Oh,
single
wow.
woman, I'm thinking of potential possibilities everywhere and anywhere. You just never know.
Right.
So I think about that. I
Yeah.
think that would actually be good because they understand what type of life, work life balance I have and how it's important to
Right.
continue building, planting seeds and networking. And, so it would be nice for
Absolutely.
someone to get that entrepreneur who's out here hustling and making it happen day after day. And the amount of faith that has to happen in our profession or as entrepreneurs altogether, that would be
Mhm.
great to have someone who gets that part, who understands
Right.
that you have to live and breathe that everything will work out and everything
Right.
will be great. Because if
Right.
not, you're doomed. Seriously. So yeah, I'm definitely open
It's
to working with or dating someone within the industry. I would love that. It would be great. A director potentially or a producer with a major entertainment company would be fantastic.
that
Absolutely.
would be great. I mean, shit, we would be in charge of all the makeup and wardrobe styling because,
Of course.
nepotism.
Of course. Of course. I'm game all day. All day. So I'm not quite sure what my next move is. I do know that I took some dating advice about going out by myself and
How'd it go?
striking up a conversation with the bartender to let them know what I'm there for, to go find myself in areas of um, where the kind of man that I'm looking for would live, breathe, operate in and out day to day. So go for happy
Mhm.
hour, sit at the bar. So the advice was, to only have one glass of wine, to be open to striking up conversations. Um, and so I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't necessarily know that, bars and clubs are the way for me to meet people. I feel like it's too much. It's too much stimulus going on and around. And I feel like it's a tad dangerous to be out in the club by
Yeah,
yourself trying to meet people. So, any and
I
anyone can
agree.
put something in your drink.
Well, I
So,
do have to say that the other day when we had dinner, we went to the food hall. You looked bomb. You
oh,
look
thank you.
so
I
good.
appreciate
You
it.
look beautiful. You look
That's
beautiful.
coming from
So,
work.
because you came from work, and
Yeah,
that's what I'm
absolutely.
saying. So we're gonna go right back to it. It's like you got to dress when you go to work comfortable because you never know. As you said, when you're single,
Hmm.
we're going
Absolutely.
out. Let's go get some drinks.
Absolutely. And then also
So
just
yeah,
being ready, making sure that I have transition shoes or transition clothes to switch up in the car because you know what we do. We can be in a dirty, cold warehouse or outside working. And then you're like, okay, I need to buy, a great restaurant. I should definitely go sit at the bar, but I don't want to go looking like this. So being able to transform quickly in the car to be able to take advantage of a moment, of a location of where I'm at. So I'm trying to be mindful. So I'm dating intentionally, being mindful with myself. So I feel like I've done the work internally. I know who I am. I know what I want. I know
yeah,
what I don't want. I know what
right.
I'm worth. And I know that I'm deserving of finding love. So I've put that all out into the universe and I believe it's coming back.
Oh, I love you.
Mhm.
I think you're
No, I love
beautiful.
you
And yes,
too.
and you will. You will. You will. I
Absolutely. It's
believe in
coming.
it because it's like there there's no reason why.
Yeah.
That's it.
I believe that this time that I've been single has been for self growth and introspection, and learning me and learning the things that
Yeah.
I needed to grow in as a
Yeah.
woman. And
So did you date while you were in Miami?
I did. And you have to just be open. And I
Mhm.
was, and it didn't pan out, but I met great people, and I mean, I got the experience, being in a different city, being on the dating apps and in Miami. That was interesting, seeing all kinds of people, and lots of travelers. So a lot of people on work mode. So everybody's coming from everywhere, and so that made it a bit challenging, but interesting nonetheless. So the goal is to get to be like you, Sherry. I know we only have a couple minutes left, so The
Yeah,
goal is to get to you, but to get what you have, I just hope you know how precious and how hard it is to come by a 20 plus
I
year
know.
marriage
I
nowadays.
know,
Like,
I know.
yeah,
Look, I do not listen. I know that I complain, but the truth of the matter is that I just can't really. I just have no leg to stand on, like at all. Yes, he frustrates me. Absolutely, yes. But he's just I frustrate him, and that's just the way it is. And are we going to fight? Yes. And that's okay because we're individuals trying to continue to build this relationship that evolves year after year after year after year. And it has to evolve. It has to grow. And and it has. So I get you. I understand what you're looking for. And I'm telling you, like, I see absolutely no reason in your soul at all when I look at you as my friend and as my business partner. I see absolutely no reason why all these fools aren't like knocking.
they're not meant for me. That's the only way I can say it's
They're
not meant to
not.
be.
It's just like, but
Not meant to be.
but it's just like, wow, do you not realize what you're missing out on? You're missing out on something really fucking spectacular. So it's
Amen
just
to that.
putting it out there. All right. So real
Amen.
quick, I want to talk about this guy that I've been using. All right. It's this product. It's called All Well, and it is a mud mask, and it's really cool. You put it on.
Ooh.
It's kind of delicious. And then, so I normally use a brush, a flat brush like this, and it
Mhm.
dries quickly, but you leave it on for like 15, 20 minutes. And then you have the choice of either washing it off or be the kid and slough it off in like big chunks. It's
Oh,
amazing how it
wow.
just sloughs off and your skin looks amazing.
I love it.
Fucking love this thing. So it's all well. So maybe what I'll do is I'll do a quick, fast
Video.
video of
Mhm.
me doing it and sloughing 'cause it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun to slough it off.
Yeah, I
It's
bet.
cool.
I
That's
bet.
it.
I got a tip this week about lashes. This girl came in and she
Oh,
had some long natural lashes. And I'm like, girl, what are you doing? Spill it. Spill the tea. What is the trick? And she goes, I'm putting castor oil on my lashes. She said I bought the tubes with the wands in them from Amazon, my friend, and you fill it up with the oil, and then every night before you go to bed, brush a little bit on, and her lashes were fabulous. She was like they were really short and weak and brittle before I started, and it took a
stop
matter of a couple of
it.
weeks before that started to change. So I think I'm gonna try that. It can't
Okay. All right.
hurt.
So let's do a before and after. I'm not
Mhm.
going to do it because you know that I have incredibly oily lashes already. I have that
Right.
condition
Okay.
where I
So
have
yeah,
like
definitely.
sebaceous. So and
Mm,
that's why mascaras are hard for me.
right.
But I would love to see how this castor oil works for you.
Yes, I'm gonna check it out. So I'll let you know how it's going. I have to order
Can
my
you do it
tubes.
in like do you put it in like can you put it in like a mascara wand
Yeah, it's like a little tube, so you can
like
buy
in
them
a
on
in a
Amazon. So I looked them up. So they're
oh
little
wow.
tubes. They look like little clear mascara wand tubes that twist in,
Yeah.
and you put your oil in and tighten it up like a regular
Oh
mascara
cool.
container. So yeah, so I'm gonna try it and see what happens.
Oh,
I
all
live for the
right.
organic things, that you have in your house
Absolutely.
to do the
Absolutely,
things
and
versus.
that's what I'm saying. It's like, this is fun. These things are fun.
Yeah,
These things are fun.
absolutely, absolutely. All right,
All right.
Mama, this was so awesome.
So I love you this time. Check out Matt and Gloss, Uncensored Insights, and where we just talk and we're raw and uncensored.
Yes,
We
you
talk
can
about
find
it
us.
all.
You can find us on YouTube. You can find us on IG, Instagram. And you can also find us on Facebook. Good old Facebook. I love Facebook. If you have any questions or you want us to talk about topics, drop it in the comments. We'd love to hear from you.
Start a conversation. Yeah.
Yes. Thanks for tuning in.